Well, it's the weekend, so back at it. Now that we're fully in work and over the holidays and over the move and everything, it's probably just going to be weekend work at this point. But at least wanted to get something started, so mesh taped and filled in just the first coat of mud. So we'll let that set for a little bit because there's quite a few gaps in some of the areas, so I want to make sure that that's nice and solid. Then we'll put actual coats on this, maybe one or two.
All right, we have been inside cleaning, but now I'm transitioning to going outdoors to do a lot of the yard work. For Christmas, got some nice tools, including this random shovel that showed up at the front door, addressed to Alex. We have no idea who sent it. So we're going to be working on getting rid of all the garbage and doing some prep work for this little patch of dirt here that is going to become a Monarch garden with the support of Earth Discovery Institute within the next week or so. Side of the yard is a lost cause right now given all the weeds, but we're going to work on cleaning up some of the trash, eventually address this mud puddle. Right now in the yard we have this sad plumeria, which will hopefully come back. It's looking like there's some life in there. My tomato is somehow still growing tomatoes even though it's had a rough winter so far. I got free dragon fruit cuttings a couple of weeks ago. Some of them are not quite taking. This one looks quite sad. There's a little bit of life in the roots, I'm hopeful. But this guy over here has begun rooting and growing new pieces. I'm super excited. While most of the plants over here in pots are mine, the house did come with a couple of cool ones. That back there in the pot is a Chinese hibiscus. Right down here is a guava. And over we have a mystery citrus, papaya, and then this lemon tree. I trimmed it up last weekend and pulled off all of the ripe lemons. We got probably 40 ounces of lemon juice out of that. I'm practicing my tree pruning skills. Also over here are crazy hot peppers. I can't remember the name of them, but one tiny little bite of the end will set your mouth on fire. We had a drink like half and half straight when we tried them last weekend. So on the agenda today is cleaning up some of the junk back here. There's some extra building materials, just random garbage that's been scattered around, and we haven't made our way out here too much. Part of the eventual projects we want to do is make sure we get all the dirt away from underneath the stucco so any water can appropriately run down. And then we have some mysterious plywood, and then all of this sand, which has a bar of soap, a sink drain, there were some nail cleaning scissors, a bunch of super weird stuff in here, and I think a cat has been using it as its litter box. So we're going to try to figure out what this mess is and get that taken care of.
What are you doing up there?
What are you doing?
Oh, there she goes.
What are you doing? Yeah?
It's a whole new world.
Oh my goodness.
She's utterly bewildered. You like it? Yeah? I genuinely forgot we had a bathroom too. But this cabinet needs to go. We've ordered a new one from Costco of all places. So we got to start dismantling all this. I'm going to start with all the cabinet doors, easy stuff. Maybe see if it's fixed with any screws inside to the wall, so that way we can get this ripped out at some point. Well, I made quick work of that. A few screws and this stuff is out, and we can remind ourselves of how just disgusting this cabinet vanity is. Leaks. At least it leaked in the past. That doesn't look great. Also very mismatched. Why did you think this was a good idea? Forgot about the worst part. Look at that sink. You can almost see through there. It's rusting from the inside out. Ugh.
And we're back. We did a lot of digging over the last 2 days. We have shoveled out all of these to break up the topsoil. There's a lot of rocks in here, a lot of plastic in the ground like mesh, netting, which is really annoying. I started trying to dig a couple of holes so the poor employee of Earth Discovery Institute doesn't have to spend all day Wednesday digging them. Hopefully it's helpful for her. But I'm really excited for this Monarch garden to go in and glad to contribute a little bit to that. This whole time we've had a little supervisor watching out. She's very sleepy and she likes putting her feet in the cracks. Oh no, you're so cute. Other things is starting to clean up. A little bit of patches right here and start to get this cleaned up. The succulent is repotted. Tied up this pepper that's incredibly hot. Got rid of things like a razor blade in the ground. And look it, there's Mr. Alex.
Hello.
What'd you find so far?
I found everything from electrical, some spare Romex to a coat hanger.
What?
Lots of construction screws, snail shells.
Yeah, we have some
Everywhere.
snails.
And a lot of plastic tarp residue.
Yeah, where is all this tarp stuff coming from? They just like chopped the confetti and threw it around the yard.
Yeah, it looks like they had covered the entire yard in a blue tarp that just shredded itself.
Lovely.
Which means we get to pick it up. This garage will never, ever be empty. Because as soon as we make any space, well, not that I've made more space, actually, I've covered up more of it, but even more is covered now with the vanity. We ordered this a couple days ago, I think. Maybe it was Friday. And it said 2 to 3 weeks delivery, but showed up today. Perfect. Which means we need to fast track getting that vanity out. All I've taken out were the cabinets. A little sneak peek with the dual sinks and the white countertop. Ooh, ah. This will actually match the kitchen. Made a small addition to the laundry room. Got a new rail so we can hang clothes above the dryer. And Caitlin also did some nice touch-ups. Covered my mistakes. Yes. Show us how it's done. Wow, beautiful.
This area still needs a trim and to clean our washer and dryer because they're very dusty.
Yes. Oh, it's still mostly covered in plastic, so maybe that'll help.
This ASMR for our fans. Sing the song of your people.
I also added what I thought was a final skim coat, but might not be. Second to last skim coat over all of this drywall patching. Still need to fill that hole, but we haven't gone to Home Depot. We actually haven't gone to Home Depot in like
Weeks.
2 weeks, maybe?
Since I've been back.
We used to go every day.
Pretty much.
I was looking at receipts. There was 3 receipts that was one after the other. I'm surprised they don't know everyone there on a first name basis.